Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Gosh, I love ramen.
Gosh, I love Ahty. Gosh, I love Ahty.
Gosh, I love chicken palms. Gosh, I love...
Whee! Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop,
Gosh, I
whoop.
love beards. Gosh, I love purple.
Oh!
Gosh, I love Ahty.
Gosh, I love
kobolds.
slutty olives. Gosh, I love. Gosh, I love dudes.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
Gosh, I love titties.
Hamster.
Gooby. Grimby. Grimbo.
Gosh, I love crack.
I am the damn penny that I'm going to eat your shit. Whoop whoop.
Ryder. Ryder, thank you so heckin' much for the tier 1 heckin' resub. 5 months. Let's go. Thank you so much, Ryder. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Hello? Good evening, Beans. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Friday. We made it. Hello. Oh my gosh. So, welcome to the weekend. We're gonna get it off. We're gonna get it started right now with some heckin' Final Fantasy 16. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to the bounties tonight, but I'm gonna do my best to get through all of these side quests and to see where we're at. Hopefully they're not gonna take too long. Let me go through the list. Let me go through the list real quick here. Scroll. Seribot, welcome. Thank you so much for keeping us all safe. Poji, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Denji, hello. Welcome. Veneer, hello. Winterwolf, hello. Welcome on in. Ryu, I see you. Hello. Poisonberry, good bean. Zesty, welcome on in. That emote, I want it. Jiggling, let's go. Pidge, so nice to see you again. Welcome on in. Zan, hello, welcome. Scroll. I don't want to miss anybody. Rider Headspace, thank you so much for popping in.
What Ahty doing?
Hanging out with us. And thank you so much for that tier 1 resub. Thank you so much. 5 months, let's go. I appreciate you, Bean. Thank you. Tickery, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Nazra, hello. Pretty. No, you're pretty. Nazra, nice to see you. Holy heck. Ayami, hello. Good bean. Welcome. See, check the gender channel in your server. Okay. Let me see. By the way, y'all, I created a channel today. I created a channel specifically for, you know, folks that wanted to talk about, like, you know, like gender stuff, like, be it like discovery, like, you know, things that they're like realizing about themselves, or like questions you might have and things like that. Also for, like, you know, transition stuff. I know there's a bunch of big topics, lots of stuff that falls into that category that I think warrants its own channel in Discord. Not because it's like taking over things, you know, but I think that mixed in with general chat, I think it was very easy to lose that sort of discussion amongst other things. So I kind of wanted to focus it, since it's so important, since it's so heckin' important. I wanted to focus it and have it in one space just by itself. So, like, anybody who's coming into the Discord server for the first time can, like, go through that stuff. They can cruise the pins. They can see all the fantastic information that Yuki posted today. You know, so there's its own separate section just for that. You know, and it's fantastic. I am really pleased on, like, how much stuff is there already. And I'm going to be pinning that like crazy. So definitely, if y'all are curious, or were gender questioning yourselves, or just wanted to be more informed about all of that stuff, definitely go get that section a look, and then also cruise it from time to time, because there's going to be like a lot of great discussion there too. So Valid's a good idea, yeah. Thank you. Let me. The section is called "That's So Gender." Hell yeah, Yuki! Holy crap, let's go. Congratulations. I know it was a long time coming, and like, I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. I expect Celeste memes there on the daily. I mean, there's gonna be a meme. There's gonna be a meme there from time to time. There is a meme channel, which a lot of that stuff should be, but like, you know, it's okay. It's okay here and there. But holy heck, let me kill the music, and we'll get right into Final Fantasy here. Let's see. Fuso, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Actually, let me do some things. Let me do some things too before we do that. I want to. Actually, no, we're good. We're good. I am like I'm squirreling today. I am just from squirrel moment to squirrel moment right now. I'm getting distracted by anything and everything. And then I'm thinking, when am I not like living from squirrel moment to squirrel moment? It's like most of my existence. God, y'all, I can't wait. Ronaldo, hello, welcome on in. Oh, that's right. I got some armbands. I got some armbands last stream. Let me see what that's all about. There we go. Why am I doing this? Gear and icons. Okay. The Founder's Grasp. Is that what that is? Yeah, fashioned after those pictured adorning the wrists of the mythical founder in ancient engravings. Archduke Elwin intended to gift these bands to his beloved sons upon their coming of age, that they might serve to remind them of the unbreakable bonds they share as proud scions of the ducal line, and the unwavering devotion that would be required to see their duty done. Yes. And those are very much an upgrade. So let's do that.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
Aww. I'm excited for finishing side questies to cascade into like 30 more last for real final side questies. That is definitely what it seems like. And rather than doom myself again, saying that like I swear we're gonna finish it this time and then never finish it, I'm just not gonna say that. Even though I just kind of did. Kumba, hello, welcome on in. And Briar, hello, welcome. Do you have other attacks that you can slot in there? Yes. I just haven't used them. Every Final Fantasy stream is the penultimate Final Fantasy stream. This is true. I do have other attacks. I just haven't really played around with a lot of these. I've just gotten really used to how my existing ones work. Have you checked Clive's abilities recently? Excuse me. No. I've just been slumming it on like whatever abilities happen to be in these slots. Skippy, thank you so much, Heckin, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you so much. Heading out for a date. Let's go. Have fun, Skippy. The coolest monster combo. Aw, all monsters are cool. Absolutely all of them are cool. What is this? Lord Cyril. Acolytes stationed across Valisthea reported a curious change in the primeval structures we have come to refer to as monoliths. Following the fall of Drake's tail and the change in the skies. Why is everything so hard? Ahty, who doesn't upgrade their abilities? This is true. I've upgraded them. But, like, yeah, I just haven't changed them around at all. Allow me to present the preliminary findings of our archaeologians' investigations into those monoliths most near at hand. We were able to visually confirm the activation of the structure in the northern reaches of the Velcroy, but a sandstorm forced our temporary retreat. We will make a second attempt when the wind drops. In Draco's Deep, the team was able to make direct contact with the monolith. However, no further change was observed upon touching its surface, nor upon dealing it several stout blows with both fist and blade. Whatever the purpose of its activation, it would appear to be other than that of the defensive echoes we have encountered among previous relics of the Fallen and their predecessors. We shall continue our investigations both of the monoliths proper and of any historical writings that might refer to them, and inform your lordship forthwith should they produce any discoveries of note. May the Phoenix's flame burn ever in your heart. Tomage. What's this about Ahty's monoliths? Well, blush. All right, so
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay your father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
interesting. Okay.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Hawk's Cry Cliff. Okay. Oh, there it is. Bet this leads to some kind of super awesome endgame gear for pursuing this quest line. It could be. It's been a while since I've been back
Unwavering
here.
will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. That endless. Especially knowing what we know now. It was true. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
There we go. Some Akashic Chocobo. We're just some kind of super boss because it's a trap or something. I mean, it could be. It could be that too. There we go. Perfect.
Grimby!
Uh-oh, it's Krim. Hello, Krim. How you doing? Can I get some Krims in chat? Exclamation point Krim. Just like go ham, but for like a second.
Grimby! Gumbo! Grimby! Grimby! Gumbo! Grimby! Grimby! Grimbo! Grimby! Grimby! Goober! Gumbo!
I love it. I heckin' love it.
Gumbo!
Ouch. Oh, ouch.
Nice try.
Oh, shit. Shit. Just not as quick. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Krim, how are you doing tonight? Okay, I have to go all the way down there. Okay, how do I get down there? That's how. Okay. I'm so thirsty, I want water. How about you, cute Ahty? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
It's just back there.
Today was kind of like a little frustrating, but it is what it is. You know, it's Friday. Like, you know, I'm out of work. I don't have to do anything other than play some heckin' video games and hang out with some cute, cool people. So that's what I'm heckin' doing. And also, could I get a shout out for Krimwall Scorchex, please? Krim is an absolute heckin' sweetheart, a fantastic artist, and plays tons of great games on stream. So definitely go heckin' follow and watch. I'm excited for tomorrow too. Yeah.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Wow. Wow. Did y'all happen to see it? Like why Clive stopped and then turned around? Okay. Yep. It's a great bit of visual storytelling, yeah. Yuki, you could definitely check out the VOD. Definitely check out the VOD later. Like as soon as it happened, like I didn't I didn't want to do anything in the stream, but I just thought my eyes were just like dinner plates. I'm like, what? Moments like those always get me, yeah. Yeah. Rusted battle helm. Oh, okay. It's a curiosity. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Okay. Perfect. Journey to Balmung Dark. Okay. Let's see what that's all about. Where is it though? That's weird, okay. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, here we go. You go to Ravenwit Walls. Did you see what I posted in the Gender Channel Body server? It's good. Doing great. That's awesome. I'm still, Yuki, I'm so happy for you. So for no good reason, I was super distractible today, so I just ran around yelling, I forgot! Naughty voice. But then you remember. Okay, that's where I need to go. Okay. Apparently I get to go up the
Doris
steps.
is waiting for me near Balmung Dark.
Yada 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 yada.
I need to hurry.
Hello, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day so far.
This one.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
There we go. Hope you didn't like that. I hope you didn't need that.
Grimbo. Gooby.
There we go. I'm so happy, like, you know, I'm sorry I forgot to make it initially. I'm so happy we have a channel for specifically like, you know, just gender stuff and transition things. I'm really happy about that. All right.
Get him! Kill!
All right, that one's done. Yeah, I couldn't think of a name. I couldn't think of a name for it. Lots of folks had suggested the gender blender, but like, you know, all of a sudden, like I thought of, like, you know, Afrobun has an animation on their channel that's so Raven, but it's edited a little bit to be Meowpie instead. But it got it got the little bug in my head of That's So Raven, so I'm just like, what about That's So Gender? And I couldn't stop thinking about that, so I did it. Okay, here's the gate that I couldn't go through before.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Poji, I'm sorry. I'll get right on that. Sorry about that. I missed it. Thank you so much for the reminder.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Okay. I didn't want to do that in the middle of some talkies. Ooh, pets. There we go. Wrong pets, so I'll just do them all. I'm stupid. There we go. None of them are touching me. Okay, that's great. I guess we'll just imagine it. Pets you.
Not.
Wee Woo, hello, welcome on in. Wee Woo cute.
Locked up tight.
Well, I just said use a key.
I am the deadly figure, but I've come to eat your share.
Guess I'll just go this way.
This Get him! Over here! Go to him!
We'll just keep him floating in the air right there.
It's over!
There we go. What's this? What is that soundbite? Well. So you know how helium, like, you know, when you inhale a little bit of it, it like raises your voice, right? Well, there's a chemical compound that you can do similar to that. You huff a little bit of it, and it drops your voice by a significant margin. I forget what the chemical actually is, but yeah, that is a straight rip of a dude who actually said that after inhaling some of that. Sulfur hexafluoride, okay. It just sounded really creepy, and it was a link that Tozu sent me a long time ago, so I I adapted it. Yeah, sulfur hexafluoride. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursual of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bearers in any other capacity. This is awful. This is awful.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Great. So we're got. I forget what a Kusa beast actually is, but apparently it's here. There's something to think. Something pleasant waiting for us. Can't go in there. Okay. That's an open cell. Oh, there's more Akashic down here. I just saw one.
Over here! Over here!
Alright, there we go. There we are. Perfect. What's this? Oh, this is going to be a lore dump quest. I can see it already. Recommendation concerning Kusa Beats deployment. The Kusa has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss to Walooder lives. That's...
Minimal loss of Walooder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Wow, war crimes, yep. Now all of a sudden I don't feel bad about killing the king. Alright, before I pick that up, I'm gonna explore the cell back here. Because there's steps. More Akashic, okay. Hey boys, what's up? Got the mage. There we go. What else is up here? Nothing that I can see. Okay. There's no door here. Who is this? Oh, okay, that's Doris. Okay, I get
No
it.
sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
And Rara, hello, welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Let's see, I think we explored all of the upstairs. We'll explored everything we can, at least. Well, there's that. Oh, no, nope. I guess I can go down here, too. Let's see. I forget, is this the way I came in? I think this is the way I came in. I can't go that way, okay. Before I go downstairs, I'm gonna see what's going on in the other direction here. Lots of back pain, but okay. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely take care of yourself, because back pain is no joke. That is no joke. I'm sorry you're going through that. Empty shard. Pulse, hello, welcome on in. I'll be fine. I hope so. You know, from time to time, I end up having some back issues. It makes it really hard to, like, actually sit. It's like I think I have, like, some sciatic stuff going on. And it's just not fun to deal with. Although, like, knock on wood, it's been pretty good lately. What's this? Memorandum on Kuza Beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bears assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. Yikes. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. Great. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as... That is awful. Wow. Oof, my mate deals with sciatic nerve issues, yeah.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
We already talked to Doris. Let's see... Yeah, it's not fun. It's just... what is your avatar species? Ring-tailed cat. Not feline, but they're kind of like... If you can imagine a raccoon fused with a ferret, that's essentially what a ring-tailed cat is. They're mostly nocturnal and solitary, so like a lot of people don't really even know they exist. But they're kind of native to like more like arid areas of the United States, like Arizona, Nevada, desert, you know, that sort of thing. They're super cute. Oh my god.
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... It can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet.
Yikes.
Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Let's see. Faulty Vi, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. It's Hackin' Friday and we survived. I hope you're doing well. Hey Ahty, your streaming PC is where OBS and all that lives. How do you cast stuff from your PC to it? I use a capture card. Specifically, I use an Elgato 4K60 Pro. I just use one for now, but I am going to be moving to two because I want to be able to transition between like streaming like from a console, like a PS5. I want to be able to change scenes to like my desktop, but quickly. You know, because when I've tried to do that in the past, I can switch, but then trying to switch back, I have to fiddle with it, and then sometimes it crashes. So like, you know, if I was able to separate it, like just have the consoles on one card with a switcher, and then have my PC on the second card all by itself, it would be fine. Oh, I just got an HD60 Pro used so I can set up my side computer to do that too. Yes. And Vi, it is a lot of work to get that going and a lot of tweaking. So, I mean, it's very fiddly, but I know you're into that sort of thing. So, I use an Elgato HD60 when streaming Switch games. Right on. Holy heck, Sammy Bean! Sammy Bean. Everybody loves Sammy Bean. Hello! How was your writing stream tonight? And how are you doing, Sammy? Use the key on the locked gate. Yeah. I will do that. Ahty going to Gummy Bears with our reference. Yep. Poji, oh my god. You don't miss anything, do you? It was amazing, hon. I'm wonderful, dear. I am glad to hear it, Sammy. You're a precious hacker. And y'all in the chat here, go heckin' follow Samantha of Edens. Sammy is a great heckin' writer and has been streaming that writing and stuff too. And that's, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Sammy is awesome. Has been around a heckin' long time. And there's always a smile on my face when Sammy is in the chat. Always a smile on my face. I didn't watch that show growing up, but I've listened to the theme song. Oh, Poji, I watched it when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. But yeah, first, you know, when I set up my streaming PC, I was using an HD60S Plus, and I kind of had some interesting issues with that particular capture card. I think it kind of died on me. So I ended up going to the 4K60 Pro. Like, I just rebuilt the whole streaming PC from the ground up, and then went with a PCIe card. My Disney shows growing up were DuckTales, mine too. Tailspin, also mine too. And Winnie the Pooh. I didn't watch too much of the Winnie the Pooh stuff, but definitely Tailspin and DuckTales. And also Darkwing Duck. We can't forget Darkwing Duck. All right, we are potentially going to be getting into a fight with a thing that eats people, so I guess we'll see. Darkwing Duck was amazing. But the highlight of my Disney growing up,
let's see what we can find down here.
Definitely Gargoyles. 1994, 1995, Gargoyles all the way. I would watch that religiously every week. I'm kind of wondering when this beast is going to pounce. Gargoyles is so good, right? So much so, like, I still watch it. Every year or so, I get on this tangent, right? Where, like, I will just, like, literally, it'll be the only thing that I watch for a while, just watching through all of the seasons of Gargoyles that I have. Amber, okay. Did you see the new DuckTales show? It was so good. I have not yet. I have not yet.
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Survivor. Here she is.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
There it is.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Yes, ma'am.
We have to run!
You're safe now.
I'm gonna pet my
We
dog
won't let it
first.
hurt you.
There we go. What the fuck?
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
That looks like a behemoth to me? A friend. Oh, no, Afro, it's not. Oh my god. Also, the music from the moon level of the DuckTales video game is reused as a lullaby for the boys. Oh, hell yeah. Big friend. Yeah, we're about to kill the big friend. Afro, how you doing? Welcome on in. Could I get two shoutouts? Could I get a shout out for Poji Force and a shout out for Afronasia Bun? All right. I've got 4 high potions and 6 regular potions. I might not live, but we'll see. Oh, it's a bounty, I guess. All right.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
I don't think so. Okay. Apparently I didn't learn anything from the last time I fought a behemoth.
Guess we're all ready. Nice boy.
There we go.
Nice try. Come on.
Shit.
That's better.
Almost there.
This one.
Ouch. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, Torgal primed. It was amazing. And I heard like the sound effects of like the slashing attacks like in my periphery, and I'm like, I didn't do that. So I watched Torgal do it. It was amazing. Good riddance, fucker. Gotcha, bitch.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine,
Gotcha,
I
bitch.
think.
Gotcha, bitch. Amazing. Gotcha, bitch.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Wow.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Ahty Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Ahty Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Wow. Holy heck. All right. There we go. New quest in the Alliant reports.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
What's this? Okay. Okay.
Seen enough?
I don't think that was exactly a new quest.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? You've already got that one. Here you are.
Hmm.
You earned this.
Some amber, okay.
Here you are.
Talisman of priming. What is that?
You earned this. Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Let me check that out real quick. What is that? Okay, it increases that. Okay. Thought it was something different than that, but that's alright. So now where do I need to go? I need to go to Randala, I think. That would be the one, which is here. Baklad. D2 Beans, hello, welcome on in. Slippery kitty latex party when what? What? I don't understand. Me rubbing my two brain cells together, that does not compute. What? Was that unreasonable? I don't know if it's unreasonable or not.
I'm scared.
It got a giggle out of me, though. I'll give you that. Can I? Oh, it doesn't look like it can chocobo right now. There we go.
Ready, go?
Yeah.
Then I'm happy. Right on. D2, I hope you're having a great night so far. We're kind of tying up some loose ends, so to speak. Oop, there's a shiny right there. I want that. I want that. There we go.
It can't be Rutherford, can it?
You too, but I'm about to do a stupid amount of homework. Yikes. But I guess, you know, better now than ruining, like, your Saturday or Sunday,
Turncoats
right?
and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
You're at your funeral.
Over here!
Let's spread everyone out.
Get him! All yours, Torvald!
Bye, bitch.
Knee flames! Go for it! Get him!
There we go. Bye! That dude got yeeted. There we are.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us. Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace.
I mean, the king
Your
is
interfering
dead.
old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Give me 1 second, folks. Interesting. I started getting messages that my my Twitch subs couldn't be processed, which is really interesting. Oh no! Yeah, oh no, oh no is right. I'm just looking into it just super quick. I think I found the issue, actually. That's really weird. Because I usually go through an account, I go through like a service that basically I can create virtual cards that pull from my main credit card for the express purpose of not having to give my actual legit credit card out as a security measure. And apparently it's like, your account has been paused while a member of our team reviews it. Usually takes less than 48 hours. Okay. Fuck you? Like, I've been using the service for, like, years? Messages from... I got Twitch messages. I got messages in my notifications on Twitch saying that two people that I am sub to, I couldn't... The payment couldn't be processed. So, okay then, I guess. But what I'm gonna do in the meantime is I'm actually gonna use, at least for Twitch, I'm gonna use my actual credit card. And then I'll change it back once all this stuff is sorted out. But and I'm not gonna take too much time on stream to do it, because that would be kind of stupid. But real bizarre. Like, I noticed one message right when I went live. Yeah, like, all my accounts all have the proper amount of money in them, so I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, so let's see. Speak with Quentin at Galton Bales, which is here. And Lost Wing. Pets. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I have to go up this way. It's just real strange, like, why my account is all of a sudden under review. But, like, when I was checking in on it, it had, like, my personal mailbox address rather than my actual billing address, and I did have to change some stuff, like, not long ago. So I think maybe it was just the fact that my the billing address on my card wasn't matching what they had on file, so that might be why it triggered a review, so to speak. But I guess we'll see.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
That is correct.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Here we go. Okay. Alright, I have to head back to... Ding, 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 the hideaway. Talk to Uncle.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Perfect. Perfect.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Rutherford? Rutherford!
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Wow. The Tri-Unity Accord. Interesting. Huh. It's also super funny because like halfway through that cinematic, one of the LED light bulbs on my desk just started like blinking on and off like randomly. It's like, okay, I think that light bulb is done for. Like everything is falling apart. This is why I canceled a bunch of streams next week. Is because I have to tear all of this crap apart and fix everything. It's just falling apart around my ears. I gotta do something. Oh no! And there's some sort of a quest here. I'm gonna pick it up. But I don't know where it is. Let's see the local map. It's so crazy because if you were to skip all the side quests, you're like right at the final boss, it feels like. But then there's so much still to do, right? You're absolutely correct. All right, let's see. It's apparently at the writing table that I need to go, so let's see if I can figure out how to get there. I've been there tons of times. I think it's up here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. No, it's not Vivian. Okay. I mean, I am definitely there. I am right at the end. But like, you know, the completionist in me feels like, okay, well, I should do all these quests. Like, you know, all they do is kind of flesh out the setting and the story more. And I think that for maximum impact, you know, of that final battle is doing all of this stuff, knowing all of the things. Once we do that, then I think we can get the maximum amount of just, I don't know, what would the word be for it? Satisfaction. The maximum amount of satisfaction out of the story. If that makes sense.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented
Ahty, oh my god. Aviating Wolf. Thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god, is that what I see? Is that what I see? Is that what I think it is? That's Pokemon Scarlet / Violet. You were heckin' playing Pokemon! Oh my god! How was Pokemon? What were you doing in Pokemon? Holy heck. But welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. Longer the better. And tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy 16. I have a very deep love and appreciation for Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 16 has been fantastic. We're towards the end. We're wrapping up a lot of like the kind of the side questy, like side storylines and stuff like that. Well, holy heck. Everybody in my chat, please go heck and follow Ahty, Aviating Wolf. Aviating Wolf is a super good being with a wonderful heckin' avatar and has such great energy in every stream, and I adore them. So please go heck and follow and watch. Oh my god. Doing great. We're doing some Indigo Disc Part 1 for the first time. Nice. Nice. I won't spoil any of it. I won't spoil any, not one iota. We finished Indigo Disc on Wednesday. And it's oh my god, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Enjoy it, savor it. It is really good. It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Did you do Teal Mask? I've been enjoying it so much. Yeah. The one thing I will say about it is that I really like how this time around with this DLC, it seems like a lot of the characters are kind of more fleshed out. They have like more personality, more kind of quirks and stuff like that, and I felt like I was part of the story, you know, which is a lot. It is a lot to say when talking about a Pokemon game in the same sentence, you know. But it's really good. It's really heckin' good. That's what we're doing right now. They are, yes. Oh gosh, it is really good. But holy heck. Ahty, thank you so much again. Thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate you so very, very much. And welcome on in, folks. You know, grab your favorite heckin' blankie and, like, you know, get yourself all burritoed up and get cozy. We're in for a ride. And then Ahty, don't forget, Self-care is super important. So like, and streaming is hard. Streaming is hard work. So just make sure, you know, go get yourself a snack, go get yourself some water, and yeah, come and heck and vibe with us.
It's turned to stone, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
No, I'll go instead.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Yeah, let's do that first. Holy heck. Here we go. Yes, I will need to do the self-cares. Need to do the noodle stretches. Well, we'll be lurking. Hope you're having a lovely night, too. I am having a fantastic night. Fan-heckin-tastic. I mean, it's heckin' Friday. I mean, I'm playing, it's Friday. I'm playing a fantastic heckin' game that I adore. Surrounded by some of the best heckin' people, Ahty. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really great. It's really great. Friday vibes, yes. How do I get out of here? There we go. All right, so we need to go. We need to go to Ash. That's where this is over here. So that's Istla. We don't need to go there. There's Verdigris. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Journey to the conservatory. It is 411 eons. Gosh, I love eons. We're gonna have to fight stuff while we're here, so I don't necessarily want to fight everything.
It's over. This one.
There's another one. There it is.
All yours, Torvald.
There we go. Perfect. Yams. Gosh, I love yams. I don't necessarily want to fight everything. The battle music sounds. It's a herd of chocobo. Or no, they might not be chocobo. I'm not quite sure. There's Joshua. Okay.
is a big old wall, I think. Okay, how do I get around that? Nope, not that way. What does the map say? Okay, that's where I'm at. It looks like I go around here and then I can kind of swing around this way. Let's try that. Yep. Okay, that's what this is, I think. Staircase looks promising.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Now can you pet your kitties?
Yes. What's this? There's some stuff in here. Okay. Conditioning schedule. Today's exercises will consist of the press yard, 20 sandbags for each duration as instructor shall dictate. The furnace, burn intensity to be gradually increased. Live combat, 1 to 3 hellhounds depending on performance. Okay.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
It absolutely is. The Kingdom of Walud hereby incorporates this institution, wherein juvenile bearers are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves in service to the state as soldiers. Trainees succumbing to the crystal's curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of with all haste. What? The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed. Bearer disposal within its bounds is punishable by death. Great. Isn't that awesome?
Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
Alright. I've recently learned that my own daughter was among the children turned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her since handing her over to the authorities as a babe. But inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood. And now I see her everywhere. Today, one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her smile. The smile she inherited from her mother. The mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Oh, wow. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughters, my wives, all of them, all those children. So many have died at my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer. And so I have decided, tomorrow I too must die. It will be the last order I give those poor wretches, the last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb and inter my accursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reach to the sky in supplication. And beside me, my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, all those I have wronged. Ah.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Crooked white tree. Branches like hands reaching to the sky in supplication. I think I was supposed to go to the door first and find it locked. And then go to the house. I just happened to notice the house first. Okay. I'm gonna walk around the church to make sure there's nothing I need to collect. I don't think so. Oh, there's a shiny at least. Yeah, this game, by the way, y'all, is really, really raw with some of the themes. Like, you know, like truly horrible shit. He deserves no less, yeah. I will say this, good on him for recognizing his sins and ensuring he was punished for it. Oh gosh. But still, I think that's unfair. That's unfair to the kids who ultimately carried it out, if they did. You know? That's just another thing. That's just another sin, you know? I agree with Poji, but too bad he had to have a personal connection to recognize how much he fucked up, yeah. Search for the white forked tree, okay. It's giving me healing items, so I'm kind of thinking... That looks like a white forked tree to me. It kind of seems like there might be a battle here.
A forked white tree. This must be the place.
Yeah. And it's easier to just have yourself killed than dedicate yourself to fixing that wrong. Yeah? I guess, like... If I'm thinking about it, it seems like a kind of a cowardly thing to do. Have somebody else do it. Big and worst as the father of a daughter energy. He did better than one would credit him for, but he could have done better still. Yeah. Still took the easier way out. Yep.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Oh. Wow. Some people feel their sins are too big to be righted by living. Yeah. I mean, it's got spooky cursed man's grave vibes. It does. With the tree? Yeah, it does. I read that as succumb to conditioner. I did at first, too. Honestly. I was like, damn. Moisturized to the gods. Wow. The conditioner was too basic. Ugh.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. And where is the architect?
Here we go.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
I knew there was going to be a battle. Riku, hello. Welcome on in. Good evening. How you doing, Riku?
This place is cursed.
Whoa, holy shit. Wow, fuck you. There we go. There we go. Nice. Everything's on cooldown. Okay, didn't matter. Looks like we got the dude, I guess like the actual dude who got killed, quote unquote, became a Kashik instead. That's interesting.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Yeah. That sounds like a great idea, actually.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
Heck. Gosh, I love a Lou.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
There's something about it.
Gosh, I love Fanir. Gosh, I love every friggin' last one of you. Oh my gosh. Actually, come to think of it. I meant to
I love Ahty.
Gosh, I love Yuki. I meant to mention this earlier. But I kind of wanted to put the feelers out after talking with Tozu. I kind of wanted to put the feelers out and see how interested everybody in the stream would be if there was a second Final Fantasy XIV stream during the week. Like how y'all would like that. Yeah. So there's a couple of I can switch my schedule around a little bit, you know, and figure it out. But I just wanted to I just kind of wanted to, you know, kind of gauge the interest in that. I know Tozu's on board. I haven't talked to Afrobun yet. Because like I know it's kind of a lot. I mean, and, you know, especially like, you know, expecting another streamer to give up like a second day during the week, you know. It's really hard. So like I need to talk with Afrobun, see if they would be interested in that maybe. But there's no pressure, you know. Like I said, there's a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of flexibility in my schedule that I can kind of mold it to someone else's. You know, so we'll see. Kriyuki, hello, welcome on in.
I hear that you traveled to Ash. Sid, did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
For me, it'd have to be earlier in the day, and then my only free days during the week are Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay.
If I may, the bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Wow. Holy heck. Survivor's guilt, yeah. I couldn't hear you right then. Some bard was playing really loud in Gridania. I know they kind of do that, don't they? I was just reading out what you said. So of course, like, you know, all the discourse revolving around a possible second Final Fantasy XIV stream, that is all going to be in like the Final Fantasy XIV section, like both of those sections. So yeah, I mean, whatever input anybody would want to offer there, whether you intend on playing with us or not, you know, because like I just, a lot of it too is like, there would be more motivation. There would be more motivation to do it if, you know, the folks who usually come by the streams every day would like to see something like that. I know typically I don't do one game for 2 nights during like a cycle of things. At least that's the way we do it now. But a compelling argument was brought up where basically like a year and a half ago at this point, I think, Final Fantasy XIV is all I played. Like, it was like I was a one-trick pony. You know? Final Fantasy XIV or nothing, basically. You know? Well, you know what? Maybe that's not true. I mean, when Endwalker came out, I played some Halo on stream while I was waiting for my character to actually log in because of the queue was so ridiculous. But like, yeah, I mean, I was a Final Fantasy XIV streamer for a very long time. Say having a single game helps you grow faster, but to be honest, I don't like being bound to one game. You rise and fall with that game, and I've seen streamers get burnt by the game of their choosing. Yes, yeah. You know, me too. I've seen all that. But the thing is, though, you know, things that I've wanted to play as a streamer are, you know, are more than just Final Fantasy. They're more than just Final Fantasy. They're more than Final Fantasy 14, and it has always been that way. So, you know, while yes, Final Fantasy 14 did help me grow, it helped me get to the point where I felt I was more confident branching out into several different games. Because like Final Fantasy 14, that's like only one world with like a few stories in it. Good ones, but there's only a few in it, you know? And it seems rather constricting to me to limit myself to that one world, right? Especially with games like The Witcher 3 or the entirety of the Yakuza series, you know? Or like Pokemon, for instance. You know, it's like that, I think, is probably... I should, as a streamer, growth be damned, I should be able to play what I want to play because I enjoy it, you know? Of course, I want to play things that that folks want to see, but the thing is, like, I want to have fun. I want to have fun, I want to vibe, and I just, you know, that's just how I want to roll, and that's how I've been rolling for a little while now. And I seem to think it does pretty well. Hey, Ahty, have you ever wondered if there's ever going to be a last Final Fantasy... Oh, you mean a final Final Fantasy? In the future from Square Enix to end the franchise and to move on to something else other than milking the IP to death and focus on other IPs? Do you expect anything like that will happen in your lifetime? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because the thing is, though, there is no specific IP. There is no specific IP to Final Fantasy. An IP would be like a recurring character, a recurring protagonist, and things like that, you know, and then pulling content out of a fixed universe, you know? And Final Fantasy actually has never been like that. Has never been like that. Each Final Fantasy game, with a couple of exceptions that have had kind of like little sequel-ish type things, like all of them have been their own worlds with, like, you know, borrowing things like mobs and, like, you know, names of different things and stuff like that. But for all intents and purposes, Final Fantasy 1 was a different world than Final Fantasy 2, which is a different world from Final Fantasy 3, which is a different world from Final Fantasy 4, and so on. You know, each game having, like, you know, their own story, their own plot, their own beginning, middle, and end. You know? I feel like at this point Final Fantasy is more a base to make games off of. Yeah, I think so. Not even the stories or world are the same. About the only thing that's been the same across the Final Fantasy games is the monsters. Sometimes Cid, sometimes Materia, yeah. Huh, I know basically nothing of Final Fantasy. This is interesting. Yes! And that's why, after... Gosh. I don't know how many games. I don't know how many Final Fantasy games. I've only played a handful on stream. I've only played a handful ever, you know? And it's like through Final Fantasy that we get all of this fantastic storytelling, you know? And, we keep coming back to it because it's different. It's different every time. Tactics is great. I've never played a tactics game. But one Final Fantasy game I do want to play on stream is, I do want to play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It was a rather simplistic Final Fantasy game from back in the day that I enjoyed a lot, and I would love to spend a series of streams playing it.
Still alive, are ya?
Some of the best music coming out of Final Fantasy was in that game too.
Go on then.
Okay, there's that.
It'd better all be here.
I've got all the high potions I need. I'm gonna get that.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Yep, and I think I got everything I need.
Finished, are you?
There we are. Hey, Nem, how you doing? This discussion hits me in the feels of Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth and what it means. And I'm only in Chapter 8. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's a thing, though, too. And it's actually funny that you should mention that, Nem, because, like, Yakuza is so much more than Kazuma Kiryu. It's so much more than Kiryu. It's so much more than Majima. You know? And we're starting to see that now. We're starting to see that now. With like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth and all that. My Final Fantasy games are few. I played the 3DS version of Final Fantasy 3, though I never finished it. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus, Crystal Chronicles, I also played. Though I never finished it. X2, which I never finished. I never played that. And 14, which I didn't finish. Oh, silly Poji. You're assuming that you're ever gonna finish Final 14. 14 is the game that never ends. And that's what I love about it. To me, like Final Fantasy 4.
Trouble with your gear.
Final Fantasy 4 was amazing. I think that was Final Fantasy... No, was it Final Fantasy 4? I forget.
What do you want?
I think it was Final Fantasy 6. No, it wasn't 6. Final Fantasy... I forgot. I forgot. My brain meats are just not working today. Alright, I have Stone Tongue. I have a Comet Feather. I still need Orichalcum, though. A Stained Loincloth, wherever I get that. Maybe I get that from one of these quests.
forgot.
Yeah, Crystal Chronicles I really enjoyed. It also triggered a bunch of rage in me, too. You want a really, really good story about talking about a generational difference in Final Fantasy has? Dad of Light is an endearing little set of vids. Okay. I will check that out. Trial and error. I need to meet Nazaire at Northreach. Okay, let's do that real quick. I will check those out, Nem. Thank you.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Who do you think?
A dad and son reunite using Final Fantasy XIV. That's awesome. Wow.
I'm nervous. Is it alright to be nervous?
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
There we go.
All right, Ember. Impress me.
Okay. This face scar, is that a sign of being a bearer? Yes. So like bearers typically have a mark on their face. It's like this pointy black face tattoo. You know, the scar is them getting it removed. So now there's the mark is something kind of special because then it contains a poison, like a very lethal poison. So basically, if somebody tries to remove it, it kills the person who it sits on. So that's why none of them, like a lot of them, don't have it gone because they haven't had it removed yet, because it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort and skill involved removing that mark from their face. It's really interesting how they came up with that. So I noticed a lot of people you've talked to have recently have had that scar, yeah. But like, you know, if you were around for like the beginning of the game, you'll see a lot of people, including me at the time, had a face tat. It has had a face tattoo instead. And I think I noticed Clive has it also. You're correct. You can kind of see it there on his face. It's just a big old scar now. There's a curl, and a raptor. The moody lighting makes it difficult to see, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the moody lighting is like, you know, when we destroyed all the crystals, it did something to the sky. And now the sky is damaged.
Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Ooh, pumpkin time. Before I do the screaming, let me make sure my window's not in focus. There we go. Pumpkin! Nice. Ooh, pets. There we go. Uh-oh.
Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ooh.
Ember, draw your sword! I can't! Then run!
If you want him,
You'll have to go through me.
There we go. There we go. Heckin' sweet. Dragon Talon. I'll take that.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Alright. Wonder if there's anything around here that I could collect. They usually hide stuff in weird places. I don't see anything though. Nope. Poor Ember. That sucks. For me and Dragon's no joke, right? So... It's not like, you know... It's not like he had to fight an Imperial butthead or three.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there in his air. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
He's so pissed.
Yes, Sergeant.
Dragons are no joke.
This won't be an easy decision.
Oh my god, Lulzifer! Lulzifer! Holy heck, thank you so heckin' much for the raid! Holy crap! I'm shitty at borking. I'm sorry. Holy heck, lulz! I was lurking your stream for quite a while, watching you do the thing. I gotta say, it's looking great so far. I was watching you test all the facial movements and stuff like that, and that was really cool to see because I haven't seen one of those Mama Gen avatars with the Arkit stuff working. I haven't seen one yet, and it looks fucking great. It looks really, really great. Lulz, how was your heckin' channel? How was your heckin' stream? First time doing Arkit, it's an experience. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, Lulz. But like, you're getting like a lot of good practice in. You know what's involved now, and like, you know, it's really looking great so far. And like, it's your first time. It's your first time. It's gonna take a while, but holy shit, you're doing a great job. Wow. It went well. Gonna need to debug a couple things, but almost done. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Also, Krim had me sculpt a Tonberry. Nice, nice. Yeah, I know. Krim Krim has the Final Fantasy bug. You love to see it. I honestly look forward to one day be hanging with Krim and doing like dungeons and stuff like that. Gooby! Goober! Yes. Krim's a sweetheart. But Lulzifa, thank you so much. And welcome, Raiders. Welcome on in. I think Krazu? And Fairmore, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Yori, hello. Welcome. Phoenix, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. And y'all in my chat, go heck and follow and watch Lulzifa. Lulzifa is a fantastic artist. Games also, and like, you know, is just like a heckin' dog-shaped wizard in Blender. And it's like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I wish I had the patience, and I wish I had, like, you know, all the practice, and I wish I had the time to learn it myself. But some of the stuff that Lulzifa does is, y'all, go check it out. Go heck and check it out. Dog-shaped wizard. I'm sorry, it's what I can come up with. Lulz, I hope I didn't piss you off with that one. But holy heck. Y'all, yes, Lulzifa's fantastic. And welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing some Final Fantasy 16. And honestly, like, this is one of my... This is a fantastic heckin' game. If y'all ever get the chance to play it, if you have a PS5, I suggest buying this game and playing it immediately. But you can also... I heard rumor that it's going to be released on PC at some point, so if you'd rather wait for that, definitely do it. Final Fantasy 16 is amazing. It's absolutely awesome. The community here, we're all pretty laid back, and we're all friends. That sounds like your jam. Please feel free. Kick up your feet and relax. You can chat, you can lurk, whatever you want to do. Drop a follow if you would like, but it's not required. But, you know, regardless of what you do, you're welcome, you're heckin' valid, and we love to have you. No, I thought it was hilarious. Good. Good. Yori, hello. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have to go back to the hideaway. Pamder. Indeed. Also, Lulzifa sculpted my butt, which I will be, which y'all will see a lot of that. My butt. Pretty soon. Not real soon, but pretty soon. How the Ahty tonight? But yes, but good. I'm doing pretty heckin' well tonight. Pamder. It's Friday. You know, I'm playing a great friggin' game that I enjoy a lot, and I am surrounded by some of the coolest, nicest, awesome folks that a ringtail could ask for. Honestly, it's a heckin' treat.
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Oh, they give me the choice. Does Ember deserve passing marks? So what do y'all think, chat? Because I think that, like, basically the criteria was sneaking in, right? Sneaking in, not getting caught. Creating a distraction. Getting the thing that we need, and getting out, all while not getting killed or captured. So, like, kind of, like, what I kind of think is Ember knew that I was going to be tailing him. Ember knew that. So he used me as the distraction. He used me for that. Did what he needed to do. And honestly, like, you know, I didn't expect that. Nobody expected that. But he did his job. And you know what? I think he passes. On the one hand, he's really good. On the other hand, he's cocky and doesn't mind using allies as bait. Not a team player. True. True. The thing is, though, with a scout, I would kind of argue that they're kind of a one-man team. Like, they're given an objective and they need to go execute it. And they're expected to do that by themselves. Still, yeah, I get it. I get it. But I get, you know what, Poji, I do get what you're saying too, and that is very valid. I'd say yes, but make sure he understands that using allies as meat shields is not good. Yes, that's correct.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long.
Andy, hello.
That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
There we go. Andy, how you doing? Welcome on in. There we go. Okay. Doing pretty good tonight, Andy. Doing pretty good. I have to make for Mickelberg. Mickelberg. Where's Mickelberg? Mickelberg? Is it an ash? There's Mickelberg. Shit. Whoops. Okay. Maybe I'm more tired than I thought I was. Let's see. The X button. There we go. Oop, there's a shiny. Give me the shiny. There we go. How do I get around that way? I see. Okay. Critical POB malfunction. So do I go this way? Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay. Gosh, what a fantastic game. Ugh.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
Alien J-Rod, hello. Welcome on in. How you doing, Bean? Gosh, I love orbs. You do. I also love chorbs. Oh, I guess there's more than one? Yep. There we go. Chorbs. The mere mention of chorbs. Gosh, I love bones. Gets a kitty's attention. Can't blame me though. I would get my attention too. All right.
It's over.
There we go. Got a bunch of sharp fangs out of the deal. Alright, here's Michaelberg.
Might this be Mickelberg?
Excuse you, Michaelberg. What's going on here?
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
It does look a little wrong.
What is going on here?
Ah. Did you, too, heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He is staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Okay. Yep, a death cult. Mm-hmm. Totally normal behavior. Yep. Yes, hooded man in the depths of Michaelberg.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings.
Gemini, welcome on in.
I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
What was that? Uh-oh.
Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ah, okay.
Ready, brother?
All ready.
Ooh, okay.
This one. Over here.
I'm sure it's fine.
What now?
The boss? Oh.
meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Okay. He's a bit tanky. Okay.
Get him.
There we go. Okay. That one last slice. Oh gosh. Whoa! Okay. You got Joshua really good. Come on, buddy. Get a little closer. There we go. Perfect. Oh, everything's Ooh, Joshua with the laser. Nice.
woo, 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 woo. There we go. Woo, okay. My puppies are a little hurty now. Oop, pets. Scythe, welcome on in. Fallen Iron. What did I need that for? I don't recognize that.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their
Oh, and then they're
Lord,
turning.
just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Wow.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Holy heck, y'all. Saved? Nah. No, they're not. Why am I glowing all blue and shit? That's interesting.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Here's the Michaelberg report.
My lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened. And their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Hey, Denji, how you doing? Orichalcum, there we go. I think that's what I needed. One of the things I needed. All right, so I've just got a few more side quests to do. I think I can save that. I can save that for the next stream. So let's see. Who do we have for beans? Who is streaming on a Friday heckin' night? I think I might have an idea. Yeah. How do y'all feel about Persona 3 Reload? See, here's the thing, Ryu. Here's the thing, Ryu. I've raided Fawnin before. But this person I have never raided. And in all honesty, I had no idea this person even streamed. And I just followed them today. So, Spot-Ot right now is playing Persona 3 Reload. And Spot-Ot I know from Kajiro's community. P3 is something it is, yes. So I think we should go over. I think we should go hack and watch. Spot-Ot is a good bean. Is a really good bean, and I'm really excited for this. I will. Fawn is definitely on my radar, though, so I'll be looking for Fawn next time. Fawn is a super good bean, too, by the way. See, I want to spell this exactly right. Yeah, let's go. Let's heckin' go. So, y'all, please stick around for the raid. Spotter, or Spot-Ot, is a super good bean and, like, just somebody who's just always really nice and cool and funny. That I know from Kajiru's stream. And, of course, you know, like, lots of folks here have watched Kajiru in the past, too. And, like, Kaji's a super good bean and is an impeccable judge of character. So... Spot-Ot is amazing, and y'all, I think you'll enjoy it. Spotter is playing some heckin' Persona 3 Reload right now, and I kind of want to get a peek at that. So y'all, the next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow night. I'll be doing some kind of prep work for my my demolition, as Tozu had mentioned it was, tomorrow morning. Because the Twitch etiquette streamed was moved till next week. So, yeah. I'll be live again tomorrow night. Final Fantasy XIV, we're getting together with Tozu and Afro and friends. Like, Poji is going to be there, too. We're all going to be playing some heckin' more A Realm Reborn story. So, don't miss that. 6 p.m. PST. Be there. I'm running out of time, but take care, folks. Have a great night. It was a great stream, and y'all are amazing. Thank y'all so much for a great night. And I will see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.